Today is April 21st, 2021, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. Yesterday, I asked you guys for questions, said I would answer the best one in today's update. That comes from Just My Mage, who asked, are there any hidden gem channels on YouTube that you would personally recommend, with some quality content that we might enjoy, which the magic YouTube algorithm hasn't blessed, unfortunately? This is a good question, because I feel like that's kind of me right there. Just a channel that hasn't been given the random magic touch by YouTube algorithm. I feel like if I started this channel back in like 2010, then I'll probably be much more successful than I am now, but oh well. So a couple channels to check out. Definitely check out Hazard Time Productions. There's some good stuff there, particularly the Equation of Doom trilogy. Really like that series. A lot of good stuff on Hazard Time Productions. There's also a friend of the show, Man Crew Productions. They have some interesting videos as well. I would recommend. There's Clock Shells. They're like a podcast network thing. I know the guy. I'm a guest, a frequent guest on the podcast. He had a Lost podcast that he did, and so of course I was on that several times. He has like just a generic podcast where he talks with people about whatever. I've been on that a couple times, not that much, but a couple times. He has a wrestling podcast that he does. I haven't done that because I don't watch wrestling. And he has a MCU one where he's like going through the MCU and talking about each movie, and he's doing the TV shows and everything. I somehow ended up talking about season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not really sure how that happened, but I'm also on there. I talked about Iron Man 3 and Avengers, so you could check those stuff out too. I mean, he has a YouTube. I don't know if he still does the YouTube, but it's like, first you can do Spotify and Apple Plus, because that's more podcast anyway. But if you want something really random, the like only podcast that I really listen to is this Random Life with Derek podcast that I used to listen to on the way to work. But I caught up on that, and they don't put out that frequently, so who knows? Yeah. I can't really think of anything else, but definitely check out those stuff. Let them know I sent you if you go check it out. Although that probably won't actually mean anything. But yeah. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for April 21st, 2021. You have any more questions? Leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer the best one in tomorrow's update.